Heidi, what are you doing down there? Are you going to help me with the recipe? We're going to do a recipe today, people. It's a Snicker salad. I had this back in October at a party, and I looked up a salad with apples and Snickers, and this is a, a recipe that I saw several, but I just kind of took the bits and pieces I liked from each one. So here I got a 6-pack of Snickers. I got 7 little apples, a 16-ounce container of whipped topping. I have French vanilla and butterscotch pudding, 2 cups of milk. That's it. I'm going to pour 2 cups of milk, and leave the cat alone, into the 2 pudding mixes and whisk it all together. And then I'll put it aside to soft set. So let me get this done. Got all my candy bars unwrapped for these. I just went down the middle one time and just gonna chunk them up. So they kind of like this. So I'm gonna get all these cut apart and put in my little bowl. There's all my pieces of candy. And this is already soft set, so I'm gonna fold in the whipped topping, and then I'm gonna cut up the apples last and put them in there. So I'm gonna dump the whole thing into here and fold it together. I got all the whipped topping mixed really well with the pudding. You have to really scrape on the bottom and whip it up together. Now we're gonna dump these mammer jammers in there and coat them, and now we're gonna do the apples. Woo woo! I got about half my apples cut up. Let's put those in. I don't know what kind of apples these are. These were given to me by my grandma in just a bag. But a lot of people say a nice tart apple, a Granny Smith, is really good in this salad because it kind of offsets the sweet. These aren't overly sweet apples, but they're just really good. So maybe they're a gala or something. I don't know. Gala, however you say it. But let me get this mixed in so the apples don't turn brown. And then cut up the rest of my apples. Okay, here goes the rest of them. I just dropped a piece on the floor. Whoops, sorry. I'm going to straw this up and then try to find a bowl it'll fit in, like I put it in the refrigerator. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Here it is. I found a bowl to fit it in, and it's going to go in the fridge overnight. Now, some recipes I have seen online, people will put some cut up candy bar on top. One had a drizzle of like caramel ice cream topping on top. There's so many things you can do with it, but it just seemed like a little much. So I just made a plain version. So that is Snicker apple salad.